Beginning east on 42nd Street in Tudor City, I learned about New York City's fascinating architectural history.
The area was developed in 1932 by a developer by the name of Fred French. And his dream was to take this area of Manhattan, which was very up and coming at that time. Midtown was becoming the new downtown. And a lot of people were working in Midtown, but they really had nowhere to live that was like the suburbs. Notice the way all of the offices are kind of shaded by the green space, even though there's a 160-foot glass atrium in the building. So this building had a lot of the very first uses of green architecture. You know, in 1968, they thought it would catch on like wildfire. Whoops. You know, this looks a lot like the Chrysler building, actually. And notice the beautiful black glass on the inside of the dome. What types of feelings does the space give you? It's very machine-like. It's 1930s. Yeah. And this was actually a big highlight for people visiting New York. Chrysler had this empire, and he had to house it in some really massive structure here in New York. Now, what he did was, the first architect that he hired wasn't interested in kind of making the Chrysler look on the outside of the building. So when he was working with William Van Allen, who's again another École des Beaux-Arts graduate, who studied the Beaux-Arts style, wanted to build this building in Art Deco, but use pieces from the Chrysler industry line on the outside of the building. This site wasn't always Bryant Park. It was the site of the reservoir. When they were building the reservoir in the 1840s, they wanted two sites for it. This was the first site, and the second site was in Central Park. And that was part of the reason why we have Central Park, because they wanted to build a park around the reservoir.
Come on! You gotta do what you gotta do.